Stop everything. Roman Reigns just won the World Heavyweight Championship with help from a mysterious masked man. The tribal chief is back on top, but who is under that mask? This changes everything for WWE, and you need to see this breakdown right now. What's going on, Suplex Nation? Welcome back to your home for the most insane wrestling breakdowns on the entire internet. I'm your host, and if you're just joining us, you picked the perfect time because what happened on Raw last night is going to be talked about for years. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell because we're covering every twist, every turn, and every shocking moment in the wrestling world. And trust me, after what we witnessed last night, you do not want to miss a single upload. Let's get into it. Alright Suplex Nation, before we dive into the absolute chaos that was the main event, we need to understand the journey that led us to this moment. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table, has been on a mission. After losing his championship in 2024 and taking time away from the title picture, Roman has been clawing his way back to the top. We've seen the fire in his eyes. We've seen the determination. We've seen a man who refuses to be forgotten. The World Heavyweight Championship has been the ultimate prize, and last night on Monday Night Raw, February 10, 2026, Roman finally got his shot. But here's the thing, this wasn't just any title match. This was set up to be the most competitive, the most grueling challenge Roman has faced in recent memory. The champion walked into this match with confidence, with momentum, and with the entire WWE universe split down the middle. Some fans wanted to see Roman reclaim his throne. Others wanted to see the champion retain and continue their dominant run. The atmosphere in the arena was electric. You could feel the tension from the moment the show started. Social media was buzzing with predictions. Wrestling journalists were calling this a potential match of the year candidate. The stakes couldn't have been higher. And WWE delivered a main event that had everything: near falls, submission attempts, high-impact moves, and moments where you genuinely didn't know who would walk out as champion. Both superstars left everything in that ring, and the crowd was on their feet from bell to bell. But then, everything changed in the most shocking way possible. Let me paint the picture for you, Suplex Nation, because this match was incredible even before the controversial finish. From the opening bell, both competitors came out swinging. Roman Reigns looked focused, more focused than we've seen him in months. Every Superman punch was delivered with precision. Every move was calculated. You could see the strategy in his eyes. The champion, on the other hand, was not backing down. They matched Roman move for move, counter for counter. We saw incredible chain wrestling sequences that had the technical wrestling fans absolutely losing their minds. We saw power moves that shook the ring. We saw both superstars dig deep into their arsenals. Around the 8-minute mark, Roman hit a devastating spear that had everyone thinking it was over. The referee counted 1, 2, and somehow, the champion kicked out. The arena erupted. Roman couldn't believe it. The look on his face was pure shock. The champion fired back with their signature offense, and now it was Roman on the defensive. There was a sequence where the champion locked in a submission hold, and I'm telling you, Roman looked like he might tap. The crowd was chanting, the referee was checking, and Roman's hand was hovering over the mat. But the tribal chief dug deep, fought to the ropes, and broke the hold. The resilience, the determination. This is why Roman Reigns is considered one of the greatest of all time. As we approached the 15-minute mark, both superstars were running on pure adrenaline. The champion attempted their finishing maneuver, you know the one, but Roman countered with another spear. Both superstars were down. The referee started the count. The crowd was absolutely unglued. Roman crawled toward the champion for the cover, but before he could make the pin, the lights flickered. Not a full blackout, Suplex Nation, but that signature flicker that tells you something is about to go down. The crowd sensed it. The commentary team sensed it. And that's when we saw them. A figure appeared at the top of the ramp, dressed entirely in black, face completely covered by a mask, moving with purpose toward the ring, and the arena absolutely lost it. Here's where everything goes off the rails, Suplex Nation. This masked individual, and I'm talking completely disguised, no identifying features visible, slides into the ring while the referee is checking on both competitors. The timing was perfect. Almost too perfect, if you ask me. The masked man goes straight for the champion, hitting them with a move that looked devastating. We're talking serious impact that left the champion completely out. Then, just as quickly as they appeared, the masked figure rolls out of the ring and disappears into the crowd. The referee turns around, sees the champion down, and doesn't realize what just happened. Roman Reigns, recovering from the previous exchange, sees his opportunity. He crawls over, drapes his arm over the champion, and the referee counts. 1, 2, 3. New champion. Roman Reigns is the World Heavyweight Champion. The arena exploded with a mixture of cheers and boos. Confetti falls from the ceiling. Roman's music hits. But here's what's crazy, Roman himself looks confused. He's celebrating, yes, but you can see in his body language that he's questioning what just happened. The replay screens in the arena showed the interference, and the crowd's reaction shifted immediately. Half the arena is booing, the other half is trying to figure out who that masked person was. Roman gets handed the championship, holds it high, but there's this moment, this telling moment, where he looks toward where the masked man disappeared, and you can't quite read his expression. Is he grateful? Is he surprised? Did he know this was going to happen? The champion is being helped to the back, absolutely livid, arguing with referees and officials. You know they're demanding a rematch. You know they're claiming the title win is illegitimate. And honestly, they have a point. But in WWE, possession is 9/10 of the law, and Roman Reigns left Raw with the World Heavyweight Championship around his waist. Now comes the million-dollar question, Suplex Nation, who is under that mask? Let me break down the top theories that are circulating right now, because the wrestling world is going absolutely crazy trying to figure this out. Theory number 1, the bloodline connection. Could this be a new member of the bloodline? Think about it, Roman has been rebuilding his family's dominance. We've seen members come and go, but what if he's been recruiting someone in secret? Someone who's been waiting for the perfect moment to reveal themselves? The timing of the interference, the precision of the execution, it all points to someone who's been planning this with Roman for weeks, maybe months. Theory number 2, a returning legend. The way this person moved, the impact of their attack, this wasn't some rookie. This was someone with experience. Could this be a legendary superstar making their return to WWE? Someone with a history with Roman? Someone who owes the tribal chief a favor? The wrestling world is buzzing with names of legends who could fit this profile. Theory number 3, an NXT call-up. Here's a wild one. What if this is someone from NXT making the jump to the main roster in the most spectacular way possible? Aligning yourself with Roman Reigns on day 1? That's a power move that would instantly establish you as a major player on Raw. Theory number 4, a rival-turned-ally. Wrestling history is full of enemies becoming partners. What if this masked man is someone who's feuded with Roman in the past but now sees the benefit of aligning with the tribal chief? The phrase, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, exists for a reason. Theory number 5, the double cross setup. And here's the spiciest theory, Suplex Nation. What if this masked person is actually using Roman? What if they helped him win the title just to get close to him, only to turn on him and take the championship for themselves? That would be a long-term storyline for the ages. Social media is dissecting every frame of footage. Fans are analyzing the masked man's height, build, and movement style. Wrestling insiders are being flooded with questions. And WWE? They're staying completely silent, which is driving the speculation into overdrive. The beauty of this angle is that it could go in so many directions, and that's what has everyone talking. So where does WWE go from here, Suplex Nation? Let me give you my expert predictions on how this storyline unfolds. First and foremost, we're definitely getting a rematch. The former champion has legitimate grounds to demand one, and WWE would be foolish not to capitalize on the controversy. I'm predicting this happens at the next Premium Live